Hi families, it's Mrs. Skutnik here. I'm here to go over the learning for today, May the 4th on Google Classroom as well as in the Summer Fit book. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to look in Google Classroom to see what the kids have to accomplish today. They're going to click on the at-home learning agenda. It's the very first link under the May 4th to May 8th week learning. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. So today's Monday, so the kids have pages 27, 28, 31, and 32 to do in their Summer Fit book. That's this book here. We're going to go over the pages in a little bit more detail. So just so everyone knows what they have to do in the book. So today they're going to be reading about compassion. So they're going to read about Mother Teresa and how she was compassionate. Write down some examples from the reading and 3 examples how they can show compassion to others. That's page 27. Page 28 is a little bit more about compassion. They're going to read about a little bit more about it. They have an unscramble here, so they have to unscramble the letters to reveal the traits of being compassionate. Like, for example, if they unscramble this, they'll find another word that they might know. Yep. They do not have to do page 29 or page 30, so we can go ahead and skip those pages. On page 31, they have a little bit of poetry, so they're going to read this poem by Robert Louis Stevenson called Where Go the Boats. Then they're going to answer some questions about this poem. Stanza means like paragraph almost. So we'll go ahead and number this to help them. So this is the first stanza. This is the second stanza, this is the third stanza, and this is the 4th stanza. Because some of the questions are asking which stanza. All right. And then the last page they have is page 32. And it's just practicing multiplication. They should be able to do this all on their own. That's all review for them. So that's all they have to do in the Summer Fit book. Now we're going to go back to Google Classroom and go over the rest of the learning for today. So it says on Zoom, we're going to be talking about plant life cycles. We're also going to be talking about parts of the plant, which is what they have in science today. They have to label the parts of a plant. It's pretty simple. They also have a Google check-in to help me know how they're doing, and then they're going to be writing me an acrostic poem. So we're going to go over those assignments real quick in Google Classroom. If the kids want, they can let me know about some of the adventures that they're having with Flat Mrs. Skutnik. They can just type them in the answer spot, and they can constantly add comments. I just like to hear what they're doing with me, paper me. So Monday check-in, we're going to go ahead and click on View Assignment. Why is the thing showing up? There will be a form there to, hold on. There will be a form there. All right, so there is a form here that the kids will click on. This will open up. This is something we do almost every week, at least twice a week. They're going to write their name. They're going to click how they're feeling. They're going to tell me why, and they're going to tell me something good that's going on for them. So the kids should be used to this format by now since we've been doing this for about 4 weeks, about 2 or 3 times a week. So the next assignment in Google Classroom that they have, so when they're done, don't forget, always mark as done. We're going to go back to classwork. The next thing is an acrostic poem. So the kids have to write an acrostic poem with their name. So if their name was Augie, like in our story, they would write down the letters of the name. So they would just type it over here. They're going to use their name though instead. A-U-G-G-I-E. And then they're going to write one word that describes them. So if they're, for example, in the example I wrote over here, A is for astonishing. U is for unique, G is for goofy, G is for gamer, I is for intelligent, E is for empathetic. They have to do that with the letters in their name. If they need some help coming up with some ideas, it doesn't have to necessarily be a verb or an adjective. It could be a noun. So if they are a sports player and there happens to be like B in their name, they could say baseball player, or they could say, if there's a G in their name, they could say gymnast. If there's a D in their name, they could say dancer, or something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a adjective that describes them. It could be also different nouns. Like gamer isn't necessarily an adjective, it's more of a noun. And then there's one other assignment in Google Classroom that they need to do. They will go back. Whoop. Here we go. Pull this away. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we're going to go back. And then the last thing that they have to do is a labeling. So this is for today and tomorrow. So if they get it done today, they don't have to worry about it tomorrow. All they have to do is label the parts of the plant. Where's the leaf? The leaf's over here, they put the leaf there. If the roots are up here, they put the roots here. If the seeds are down here, and they just have to label the parts of the plant. Once this is done, they click out of this, they go view assignment, and they click turn in. And then I can see what they write. That is the learning for today. The other fun activity for family fun today is to cook together. And then for extra, if they need something else to do, they can hop on to Freckle. I hope this is helpful for you and the kiddos to know what they're supposed to do today on at-home learning. All right, this is Mrs. Koenig saying bye. I'll see you tomorrow.